Hey guys, Josh Henkin here from Ultimate Sandbag Core Training Systems with my good friend Troy Anderson from Alpha Kettlebell. We're going to show you today really how to maximize your Ultimate Sandbag training through really dynamic movement. The really cool part with the Ultimate Sandbag is even smaller Ultimate Sandbags can be really challenging if you take our DVRT program principles and apply them. So to demonstrate that, we're going to show you a couple really cool exercises. First one is going to be, Troy's going to grab onto the end cap handles here. He's going to do a staggered snatch to overhead squat. Now you'll notice most times that we don't have people really overhead squat the sandbags. And that's due to the fact, especially with the smaller sandbags, the arms are too close together. The nice thing with the outside grip handles is that it allows you to get in that position safely, and for most people that neutral grip is a little bit easier. Now you could do a snatch overhead squat, or like Troy did, you can do a snatch for maybe 2 overhead squats, so it doesn't have to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Make sure to check out our blog to go over the exercise descriptions. The next exercise we're going to do is a front body circle. So it's a great sort of way to integrate the hips and the trunk at once. So Troy's going to be circling the bag around. Now, what you can do is if it's really light, he can really reduce the amount of pelvic motion and hips he uses. If it's heavier, he can increase the amount of hips he's using. And what he's basically trying to do is resist rotation in the midsection. It's actually a much harder drill than it looks. And you really have to learn how to contract the hamstrings and glutes to prevent yourself from moving side to side. The third exercise we're going to do is Zercher, what we call Cossack squat. So by changing a little more challenging holding position, we're going to actually put him in a challenging body position as well. So he's going to step out, and he's going to drop deeply into that squat. Nice, Troy. And drive on up. The difference is by pulling the toes of the foot up, he's able to descend deeper into that squat. He's getting a great hamstring and adductor stretch at once, but he's also laterally loading that glute, which people like Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the leading authorities in spinal health, says is one of the best ways to activate glute med as well, which prevents a lot of low back problems as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop to the ground for a second, and we're going to do basically a pull-over bridge combination. So again, using those outside handles, Troy's going to bring the bag over his head with straight arms as he bridges up into the movement. What's happening is this is creating a longer lever arm, so his abdominals are having to brace harder along with his glutes as he comes up in the bridge. Keeping his arms straight, shoulder blades tight, and as he bridges, he's not pushing through his low back. He's driving through his heels and really pinching those butt cheeks tight and really trying to brace through his midsection and do the exercise correctly. Nice, Troy. The last exercise we're going to do is what we call leg threading. Unfortunately, a lot of people get sort of disenchanted with exercises that look too complex, like a Turkish get-up, and you can break down some of its most beneficial components like this in what we call leg threading. So Troy, basically by having those 3 points of contact, bent knee, heel, and a palm, he's going to bridge up and slide a leg back and through. Now what you're seeing in that position when he drives the leg back and through, it's almost a side plank position. What's great about doing this exercise too, he's getting that hip mobility, and because he's appropriately corkscrewing that left shoulder into place, he's working a lot of shoulder stabilization as well. So it's sort of a full body drill that basically anyone can do, because you can definitely change the range of motion as well. Troy's very athletic and obviously can move his hips greatly, but he could actually move just a lot less as well, planting his knee just on the ground and working more progressively as he worked through the leg threading exercise. Nice, Troy. And relax. So something like this really demonstrates well our concept of seamless strength, where you can create a circuit where you can move seamlessly from one exercise to another, where the focus is on quality movement, integration of drills, and working in all 3 planes of motion at once. So check out some more of these great workouts and over 400 functional exercises at dvrtfitness.com.